From this video, we shall learn the concept of time and work and few difficult problems based upon time and work. Like the video, subscribe to the channel, share this video link with your friends, gain the knowledge and rule the world. Time and work, it is the widely asked topic in exam for the past many years. In whatever the exams it will be asked in the bank exams, in the railway exams, in the campus selections, the companies which will come to your college when you have been in the final year, and it will be asked in the various companies where you go for an interview. At the time of the interview, they will be giving an aptitude questions, that is, there will be an aptitude round. In that one, these kind of questions will be asked, and these will be asked in the various government jobs exams such as FDA, SDA, and even to get certified to go for a job, there will be a certain kind of exams such as NET, SET, TET, CET, like that. In all those exams, there will be a questions based upon time and work. For that purpose, you want to prepare, and if you are preparing for a government job or a government examination, then you need to make yourself clear with the concept of time and work. So it will benefit you to score more and more marks in your examination and to get a job. In this video, we shall learn the concepts of time and work. Time. Time is the duration during which any activity or the work happens or continues. Time is nothing but a duration during which any activity or the work will happen or continues. And what is a work? A work is a task or a set of activity to achieve certain result. It means that during that time we'll be completing certain work, and that work is a task or a set of activity. Due to that, a certain result we are going to get. We can define happening of an work as if a person A completes a work in X days, then the amount of work completed by him in one day will be 1 by X. Similarly, if a person B completes a work in Y days, then the amount of work completed by him in one day will be 1 divided by Y. So what we can write from the above 2 points, we can say that in one day A and B together can complete 1 by X plus 1 by Y amount of work. Thus together A and B can complete the work in XY divided by Y plus X days. How we get this one? By considering A and B together 1 day work. So A and B together 1 day work is 1 divided by X plus 1 divided by Y. So in this one, XY will be the LCM. So XY will be the LCM. So 1 by X. So this, in this one, Y is not there. You need to multiply that one with Y. That means 1 has to be multiplied by Y. 1 into Y will be Y. The next another one term is 1 divided by Y. So this one has to be multiplied by X. So 1 into X will be X. Therefore it will be Y plus X divided by XY. So this one you need to interchange the numerator and denominator. Y plus X divided by XY, interchanging numerator and denominator, we get XY divided by Y plus X days. Or else we can also say that whatever we get Y plus X divided by XY, that one you need to write as 1 divided by Y plus X divided by XY. So then Y plus XY will be there itself, whereas XY will come to the numerator. Therefore it will be XY divided by Y plus X. So instead of doing all those things, just interchange numerator and denominator. What we get when we add the A and B's work of one day, it means the values which we get The values which we get for 1 day work, that one you need to just interchange the numerator and denominator, and that will be the number of days which is required together for A and B persons to complete the work. A can do a piece of work in 4 hours, while B and C together can do it in 3 hours, while A and C can do it in 2 hours. How long will B alone take to do it? So options: 8 hours, 10 hours, 12 hours, 24 hours, and the correct answer is 12 hours. We shall see how to find that one. So it is the question: A can do a work in 4 hours, while B and C together can do it in 3 hours, while A and C can do it in 2 hours. How long will B alone take to do it? So solution: A can do a piece of work in 4 hours means A's 1 hour work is equal to 1 by 4. A's 1 hour work will be 1 by 4. B and C together, that means B plus C can do work in 3 hours, means B plus C's 1 hour work will be 1 by 3. And they are given, while A and C can do it in 2 hours, that means A plus C can do it in 2 hours, means A plus C's 1 hour work will be 1 by 2. So we have calculated the A's 1 hour work is 1 by 4, B plus C's 1 hour work is 1 by 3, and A plus C's 1 hour work is 1 by 2. Now we shall find A plus B plus C's 1 hour work, that is A's 1 hour work plus B plus C's 1 hour work. A plus B plus C's 1 hour work will be what is equal to 1 by 4 plus 1 by 3. 1 by 4 is A's 1 hour work, whereas 1 by 3 is B plus C's, that is means B and C together will complete the work in 1 by 3. Therefore A plus B plus C is equal to 1 by 4 plus 1 by 3. LCM is 12, so means 1 by 4 is there, in that one we get 12 when we multiply 4 with 3. Therefore 1 into 3 plus 3, 1 by 3 is there, to get 12 3 has to be multiplied by 4, therefore 1 into 4. So 1 into 3 is 3 plus 1 into 4 is 4 divided by 12. So 3 plus 4 divided by 12 is equal to 7 by 12. This is what A plus B plus C's 1 hour work. We need to find alone the B's work. So that we can find by writing A plus B plus C minus A plus C. That means B's 1 hour work will be A plus B plus C. It is the complete of A, B, C together minus A and C. It is A and C together. That we subtract, then we get only the B's 1 hour work. So A plus B plus C minus A plus C is equal to A plus B plus C, which we have calculated, and that is 7 by 2 minus A plus C is 1 by 2. So 7 by 12 minus 1 by 2. So 12 is the LCM. So it will be 7 minus 6 divided by 12. Because 1 by 2 is there, to get 12, 2 has to be multiplied by 6. So 1 into 6 is 6. Since it is a minus sign, we have written minus 6. So 7 minus 6 divided by 12 is equal to 1 by 12. That is B's 1 hour work will be 1 by 12. That means B alone can complete the work in 12 hours. That is the reciprocal of 1 by 12. It is 12 hours. Or you can consider just the interchanging the numerator and denominator of 1 by 12. It will be 12 by 1. So 12 by 1 is nothing but 12. Therefore B can alone do a work in 12 hours. The next problem: A, B and C can do a piece of work in 20, 30 and 60 days respectively. In how many days A can work if he is assisted by B and C on every third day? Options: 12 days, 15 days, 16 days, 18 days. And the right answer is 15 days. We shall calculate how we get 15 days. The question is, A, B, C can do a piece of work in 20, 30 and 60 days respectively. In how many days A can do a work if he is assisted by B and C on every third day? That means A and B will work for 2 days. On the third day, he will be helped by B and C. So in how many days they will be able to complete the work? The solution: A can do a piece of work in 20 days means A's 1 day work is 1 by 20. B can do a piece of work in 30 days means B's 1 day work is 1 by 30. C can do a piece of work in 60 days means C's 1 day work is 1 by 60. C's 1 day work will be 1 by 60. Now, A can do a piece of work in 20 days. As I told, A's 1 day work will be 1 by 20. B in 30 days means B's 1 day work is 1 by 30. C in 60 days means C can do a work in 1 by 60. That is, per day C's work will be 1 by 60. Now, A will be working 2 days because A will start the work and on the third day he will be helped by B and C. That means first 2 days A will be working. For that, A's 2 day work will be 1 by 20 into 2 because A's 1 day work is 1 by 20. Since he works for 2 days, it has to be multiplied by 2. So 1 by 20 into 2 is equal to 1 by 10. On third day, A, B, C, all the three will work. That means on third day, A plus B plus C is equal to 1 by 20 plus 1 by 30 plus 1 by 60 because on third day he is assisted by B and C. So the work done on third day will be 1 by 20, that is of A, 1 by 30, that is of B, and 1 by 60, that is of an C. The LCM of this one will be how much? It is 60, right? So 1 by 20 is there. To get 60, 20 has to be multiplied by 3. Therefore 1 has to be multiplied by 3. So 1 into 3 is 3. And 1 by 30 is there. To get 60, 30 has to be multiplied by 2. Therefore 1 has to be multiplied by 2. So it is 3 plus 2 plus 1 by 60. To get 60, it has to be multiplied by 1. So numerator 1 has to be multiplied by 1. So 1 into 1 will be 1. Therefore we have written 3 plus 2 plus 1 divided by 60. So 3 plus 2 is a 5. 5 plus 1 is 6. 6 divided by 60 is equal to 1 by 10. This is what on third day is assisted by B and C. So the work done on third day is 1 by 10, whereas first 2 days A's work is 1 by 10, whereas on the third day it is also 1 by 10. After 3 days work will be 1 by 10 plus 1 by 10 because first 2 days A will be working and it is 1 by 10 which we have calculated. On third day A, B, C, 3 will work together and that is 1 by 10. Therefore after 3 days total work done will be 1 by 10 plus 1 by 10 is equal to, so 10 is the LCM, so it will be 1 plus 1 divided by 10 is equal to 2 by 10. So 2 by 10 is what? The work which has been completed for 3 days. So 2 by 10 is equal to 1 by 5. 2 ones are 2, 5 is 10. Therefore it will be equal to 1 by 5. So complete work will be done when, so 1 by 5 whatever is there, that you need to get as an 1. So how we get that 1 1? If 1 by 5 is multiplied by 5, 5 cancel, it will be 1. That means for 3 days it is 1 by 5. So 3 into 5. That means for 15 days 3 into 5, that is 5 into 3 will be equal to 15 days. So the correct answer is 15 days. Like the video, subscribe to the channel, share this video link with your friends, gain the knowledge and rule the world.